Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario RPG where we do everything. When we last left off, we beat up a couple Hammer Bros, stole their stuff, and made our way to Mushroom Kingdom Castle Town. Before we do anything else, I want to make sure we equip the hammer we got, because if we don't, the Chancellor is going to try to force an equipment tutorial upon us, and we don't need that. Now, before we talk to the Chancellor, something important here. There's a hidden treasure chest here that you can only get right now. If you don't get it right now, you can never get it again. The game's a little mean like that because it doesn't tell you that. We have to jump on Toad's head, jump up here, and get it. Fun fact about this is even if you, later on there's an enemy you can jump up on top of and could maybe use that to try to get up on this ledge, but the game puts an invisible wall there to prevent you from doing just that. It's pretty mean. I don't know why they do it. But anyway, here we are now, in the castle, talking to the Chancellor, telling him what happened to the princess, because apparently Toad doesn't know how to break bad news to people. I like that the Chancellor has these 6 Toad retainers that just kind of chill in his throne room. They all look the same, except one of them has a name, and that name is Toad, as opposed to all the other ones that are called Toads. You know, Paper Mario was originally envisioned as a sequel to this game, so I think that the Minister in Paper Mario is supposed to be the Chancellor. Just a theory. Clearly the stress of his job makes his hair go gray in between the two games. Whatever he gets paid, it isn't enough. But anyway, we're explaining to the Chancellor through the magic of pantomiming that Bowser kidnapped the princess, we went to rescue her, there's this whole thing with a magic sword, and now we can't get back into the castle. Ouch. Chancellor keeps interrupting our movement. Anyway, despite all of that, the Chancellor still tells us, well yeah, you still need to go save the princess. What are you doing here? What do we pay you for? Go save her. But he at least lets us raid his vault. These treasures serve as a tutorial for what these things do. Like we talked about last time, flowers are flower points, let you use specials. Coins are money, you spend them on things. And mushrooms in treasure chests heal your HP and FP. Kinda nice. Now before we leave, we have one more little Easter egg to find. I'm sure a lot of you probably already know about this one, but this wouldn't be a complete playthrough if we didn't do it. Here we are in Toadstool's room, and Mario is a little pervy, looking at Toadstool's whatever that is. And Grandma is not happy. We did this in front of Grandma. Classy. We did get a mushroom for our troubles, though. You disappointed Graham. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now let's go grab our second party member. And here he is, our second party member. The little fluffy guy, not the crocodile. He sure knows how to make an impression. The poor fluffy guy had his coin stolen by the crocodile, Croco the thief. Unfortunately, he's too slow to catch him. And this makes the poor kid start crying. It's a rough day for us all. And when he cries, it rains. Kinda weird, right? Mario, being the good Samaritan that he is, comes to check on him. And of course he's going to ask us for help, because everybody in the Mushroom Kingdom is dependent on Mario for everything. That's right, I'm the Mario. So this guy's name is Mallow, and he's a tadpole. Well, not a tadpole, he's a frog from Tadpole Pond. interesting looking frog, right? If you say no to helping him, he starts crying again, and I don't need that negativity in my life. We're not a monster. Okay, now that we have our second party member, there's a couple of things I wanted to do here. First thing, if you go into the shop, talk to the shopkeeper, you find out that Mallow was supposed to trade his coin for a cricket pie for his grandpa, who is a frog. I appreciate that Frog Fuchsius, that's the name of Mallow's grandpa, wants to trade a priceless family heirloom for some pie. Honestly, I can respect that. But he gives you a free pick-me-up. Pick-me-ups only cost 5 coins, but hey, we like free stuff. And this wouldn't be much of a playthrough if I didn't show you all the hidden details like that. Alright, since our team is naked, let's buy some clothes. Shirt for Mario, some pants for Mallow. This early on in the game, this jump in defense is really noticeable. So we do want to make sure we have that. How are we doing on items? I guess we can come back for the jump shoes later. Mallow doesn't have a whole lot of defense, so expect him to die a couple times. So we'll grab a few of these. A couple of these for good measure. And that's probably good enough for now. I guess it has to be because we're broke. And if we go down here, this lady is supposed to teach you about hidden chests, but we don't need her, because I know where they are. There's another one here, right in this corner, but you need to jump off of something to get it. If you have precise positioning, you can get it from the stairs like this, but it's a little tough. The easier way to do it is to wait for the grandma to kind of get close, like that. And there you go. Couple of hidden chests. And now we're going to get treated to the best dialogue in the game here pretty soon. These Mushroom Kingdom guards are just terrible at their jobs. And if the whole hero thing doesn't work out... There you go. He forgot his bazooka at home. But if the whole being a hero thing doesn't work out, Mario has a career opportunity in being an actor or something. He's really good at impersonating other people. Alright, before we run off... no, I guess we don't need to save. There's a save point in the first area of our next level, Bandit's Way. Now, is this place called Bandit's Way because criminals like to hide here? Or did criminals start hiding here because it's called Bandit's Way? Little chicken or the egg situation. Saving is nice. Let's chase down a thief. Croco is going to demonstrate the importance of some light platforming. When you hop on these platforms, they rotate like that, and coins appear. I like these dogs down here just kind of wandering around slowly but ominously. Okay, there is a hidden chest here. And here's a fun little Easter egg for you if you stand on these flowers for too long. Make sure you press B to jump. One thing you'll notice about my playstyle is I'm a bit choosy about which battles I fight. Knowing this game as well as I do, I know how long each level is, I know where all the treasure chests are. I try to time it so I get healed with treasure chests and whatnot just as I'm running out of FP. And there is a mushroom treasure chest at the end of this area, so we'll fight a few battles here, use up our resources, knowing that we're going to get a refill. Let's boost some more of that jump power. Now the thing to know about Mallow is he's a special attack specialist. He has high special attack and defense, but low regular attack and defense. So he's your guy for magic, but anybody that uses physical attacks against him, he's gonna have a hard time. Careful, don't get rabies. Bitten by a dog. We do want to make sure we make it to level 3 by the time we're done with this area. That's when Mario learns Fire Orb, which is a very handy attack against Croco. Croco may have speed, but he does not have hops, which is great for us. This chest has the first star of the game. Stars temporarily make it so you can instantly defeat enemies on contact. You get a set amount of experience per enemy defeated, based on where you get the star. This particular star only gives you 1 experience per kill, but still, it's nice. Mallow learns his HP boosting skill. Now with Mallow, like I said before, each of these levels, the boost that you get rotates between which one's going to be the highest each level up. And Mallow is not really one that you want to build for regular attack and defense, so even though regular attack is the highest boost this level, I'm not necessarily going to choose that for him. You certainly can. Like I said before, you can build these characters however you want and you'll be fine. But at this point in the game, I like to give him a little extra HP, just to help him out. Now Mario is still level 2, so we're going to fight a couple more guys just to top him off. With the star that's in this area, there's a fun trick you can do, where you can get some experience from the star, killing enemies, and then you can purposely let yourself die without saving, and this will take you back to the last save point you used, and you still get to keep all the experience you earned. The star will also be back to use it again, so you can just keep using it to get experience. It's an easy way to level up, but also kind of tedious, and the game's easy enough, I don't think we need to use that this run. Alright, Mario, we're just going to keep choosing the highest boost for you. There's another treasure chest here. It's got a flower in it. Make sure we get that. The dogs circling ominously, waiting for us to fall. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've got Croco cornered. Time to steal his lunch money, which he stole from Mallow, so double jeopardy, we're fine. Let's grab this mushroom chest to heal up. Yeah, that was a weird position. Okay, so before we fight Croco, we have to play a friendly game of hide and seek with him, where our prize is the opportunity to beat him up. Croco hides behind one of these little hills, and you have to sneak up on his backside without being seen. If you have a hard time doing that, you can try to clear out some of the enemies. That might make it easier. The thing to keep in mind is that wherever he stops, he'll look in that direction for a couple seconds, then turn around for a couple seconds. So if he's facing you like this, you can just wait for him to turn around. You gotta do this 3 times, and then Mallow decides to start doing something, which is helpful. Despite the whole premise of Croco being so fast that Mallow can't catch him, Mallow just kind of walks right behind him without being stopped. But anyway, On to the Croco fight. Croco is kind of a tough one, actually. Super Mario RPG is not a hard game in general, but Croco is a bit of a difficulty jump. Early on in the game, an extra level or two can really make a difference, especially in this fight. A single level can be the difference between Mallow being taken out in one turn versus two. Croco is weak against fire, so Fire Orb is handy there. It even stuns him the first time you use it against him. Mallow is severely lacking in the physical attack department, so it's best to use Thunderbolt if you can, but even that's pretty weak at this point because it's an attack-all attack. You'll probably start running low on FP. So if possible, I'd say let Mario be the one to use his special attack, and put Mallow on healing duty. Nice, we like a miss. If you keep a good stock of mushrooms, pick-me-ups, and use Mallow's HP Rain, you can get through it. But just be mindful of how much damage he can do, because Croco does have this bomb attack he uses, which does more damage than his normal attack. Despite being a physical attack, his bomb toss, which, that was it right there, it can't be timed. You can't block that attack, which hardly seems fair, but I guess is on brand for a thief. There is no honor among thieves. They did change that in the remake so that you can time it, which is nice. Okay, at low enough HP, he does use Weird Mushroom to heal himself, so that means we're getting close. We got him on the ropes. The upside to him healing himself like that is that he will skip his next turn. That's a weird quirk with healing spells and attacks in this game that enemies use. It always skips the enemy's next turn for some reason. Oh, there we go. We got him. Despite being a weak physical attacker, Mallow ends the battle by punching him in the face with his extendo arms. This teaches us a couple valuable lessons. 1, standing up to your bullies is good, but make sure you bring backup. And 2, never trust a crocodile. So we got his coin back, we got a flower tab, and we also find some guy's wallet. At least Mallow wasn't the only person he stole from. Most games make you feel like the playable characters and villains are the only characters that matter in the story, but the fact that we found some random NPC's wallet that we can give back to him makes the world we're supposed to be saving just a little bit bigger. It's one of those nice touches. Alright, and that'll do it for this video. Next time, we'll return the frog coin, run some errands, save the Mushroom Kingdom. It's a whole thing. But until then, see you next time.